Okay, I think I'll dwell mostly on the election bill because that's the future of Nigerians. And I'm going to dispel a lot of lies because I see people are selectively lying. It has gotten to a point where a lot of people are lying. Lie number one, they tell Nigeria do not have adequate network in all parts of the country to ensure election transmission of results. A big lie. In the last election, INEC recorded about 95% full-on transmission. In fact, that was the presidential because of the case of the technical glitch, which INEC has not been able to tell us why. But also, you had higher percentages, even more than the 95%, in cases around the elections of the State House of Assembly and the House of Assembly election, the parliamentary elections. In 2022 Osun by-election, you had 98 to 100% transmission as at the night of the election. So the first lie a lot of people come to tell you is that, oh, we don't have enough network. It's a lie. Second lie, the people that come to make the argument that we don't have enough network to transfer, they don't even know the size of the sheet where you transfer. The election sheet, the picture of the election sheet you transfer. The election sheet is between 700 to 800 kilobytes, not even up to 1 megabyte. And that can easily be transferred. Another lie they tell is, how many countries do electronic real-time transmission? It's another big lie. There are many countries that do it. There's Kenya that did it successfully in the last election. There is Brazil, which is almost our size in terms of democracy and they even have more voters. You have countries like India, which is one of the largest democracy, if not the largest democracy in the world. They have electronic transmission. Countries called the Philippines. So this other argument they make, how many countries? There's another lie they spew. Do America even do electronic transmission real time? The reason why America doesn't do it, because America operates full federalism. Local governments do their election precinct by precinct, you get results from there. But those results are also released to different sources in almost like a real-time manner. That's why you see America can have exit polls. Thirdly, what are the arguments? Because a lot of people don't even understand the arguments. The argument is that we want to make this process justiciable. That's the argument. Currently, it's not justiciable. You can't take the result from IREF, and that's what happened in the Peter Obi case that they filed, because they went to get the result from IREF, thinking they can file it in court. Court then said, no, it's not justiciable. That the best you can do is to use it as corroborative evidence, but it's not the hard evidence. Why are we calling for the mandatory result? We are saying because we want the hard evidence to be taken from IREF to be presented in court to defend your case when you see there's election manipulation. Another lie they tell, oh, in the last election, one of the reasons why Peter Obi didn't do well is that he didn't have enough polling agents. If he had enough polling agents in 176,000 polling units, they will be able to give him all the election sheet to defend his election. It's a lie. There is no political party, I have based on empirical data, that had close to 20,000 or 40,000 result EC8A sheets of all the polling units across the country. Where are you going to get the scale from? I say to them with empirical certainty, if they had it, they should come out in their data room. Could they, the people they put on the field under election conditions, you will get over 176,000 sheets. It's not possible now in a country where you have multiple polling agents work for multiple political parties under election condition. So let's stop deceiving ourselves. So that scale is almost impossible. So when they say that, and that's why we are calling for the use of the IREF to be the general scale that everybody can have access to. If you feel disgruntled, you can also go and pick your data from there and be able to prove. That's what we are talking about. So that's why we are saying this matter is pertinent. And the Senate, with due respect, a lot of people that make very daft arguments. This argument of no network was the same argument you made in 2023, guys. I mean, think of something new. You are not challenging us intellectually. I mean, we feel scared that it's this quality of senators that are there that are making the same argument they made in 2023 that is not holding. It's not landing. Think of the more, cerebral. I mean, if you had even talk about the technical role of hackers, or you try to get one or two hackers to try to see if the system is fail-proof and all of that, I mean, you bring the empirical data, we can even look at it. But think of something. This argument of the network country, it's not landing as an argument. So these are the issues this morning. And these are the arguments we are trying to make so that they can make it justiciable, so that you can have scale. Countries that did this successfully, I mean, to a large extent, it reduced the tension in Kenya in the last election. We could all follow the tally as it was going on. It's been used in many off-cycle elections, but this attempt not to pass it and all of these arguments, then it's not going to hold water. The Senate is going to hold an emergency sitting. Please, other senators, please go after them and let us ensure that this is mandatory. These guys should not run away, because this was the exact thing. And you know what happened? Before they could finally pass it, they saw this lacuna. That's why they passed it the last time, because they knew they were going to meander it. Because I know they've been calling their consultants and telling them how we're going to meander the law. That's what they do. They do it every time. We know the details. We know the consultants they talk to. So let's be careful.